Simplest idea in the world. You can't push a rope. Hi folks, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. It's an old saying, you can't push a rope. What's it mean? Well, I'll tell you what it means to me. Okay, so especially when it comes to sales, when it comes to business, but it's true no matter what you're talking about in life when it comes to people. The old line, a person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. Okay. People have to be attracted into doing something. They have to want to do it on some level, even if it's due to fear of something else that will happen if they don't do it. You know, you say, well, a guy joins the military during a war because the draft is on. Well, yeah, he'd rather go into the military than go to jail and have that on his record, okay, and be called a draft dodger and everything else. There's reasons why, but people can be compelled to want to do something, either by force, and pushing them from behind. If you're usually you usually have to be in the government or something to get away with something like that, but in general, you have to attract people. Unless you have a good way to be able to force someone from behind to get them to do something, you have to attract them into it. You pull them. A rope only goes one direction. You can't push a rope. All of a sudden it wrinkles up. It's not going to do anything. You can't get anything done by pushing a rope. Pulling a rope is what it's made for, though. And you can do a million things by pulling on a rope. You have to learn to attract people by what they already want. If people want something, you got to learn how to give it to them or show them how your product and service can provide them what they want. Simplest idea in the world, right? How many people are actually doing it, though? We're all still trying to push. We push out our ideas. We throw up our concepts on them of what this is and how great it is and wonderful. And we tend to oversell. We don't play to what's already there and pull on the strings that are already attached. Instead, we try to loop our rope around them, take a lasso and just put it around them. That's a lot tougher than grabbing a rope that's already tied around them. In other words, they already have something they want. There are already people out there that want the results of what your product and service will give them. Find out what results they want that you can provide, and you've got a rope already there for pulling. Simple idea, but it's worth thinking about. How can we, in our business, pull the rope more and do a lot less pushing and put a lot less effort into trying to get people to do what we want them to do? Simple idea. I just wanted to go through that a little bit today. We go more into this in depth later, but it's a very basic principle. It will never go away as long as you're selling to people, to human beings. And I imagine that'll probably last for a while. So go check out brianjpombo.com. Specifically, go check out the Amazon Proof Strategy session at brianjpombo.com/Amazon. That link is in the description. Talks all about it. So go check that out. In the meantime, we'll be back here tomorrow. Get out there and let the magic happen.